So, are we all just jumping on together? Are we all just doing a duo? What's up?
I take the cards with flip. I don't know if you do. If they flip, I take them.
I think you have to request to turn on. Amber, how did you turn on your video on this?
When you click. If you want to have your camera, you gotta click. Get off of this and do the clock and hit the camera icon.
Oh, okay. So try doing that, and then.
Okay, hold on. I'm gonna come back.
Amanda's like, okay. They both did.
Oh, they all both went? I don't know.
Yeah, they both did it.
There's a party up in here.
It is now. Who knew what we fucking started? Ooh.
Oh man, this card came out for you.
Ooh.
Hey, money, money, money. money. Oh no.
Are you really doing mine right now? I'm waiting for mine. I'm just shuffling. How do I do it? I couldn't hear. Okay, so when you hit the co-host thing, Fun Size. I don't know your name, but okay, Funny. When you hit that, it'll say props as it's counting down your count to being on the live. Up in the left hand. Oh man, it'll be like a little camera with a splash. Hit that, and you'll have audio and video.
It's not. It'll just show up a list of people, and then there's like a little enhance thing in the right hand corner. You just click that, and then it'll show you the option props. That's what I had to figure out.
Yeah, I learned it the other day. It's like really.
That's why I was supposed to go live because she was sleeping, and then say hi.
Hi, baby.
Don't start. Go lay down, dog.
Got the ladies today.
I don't want these to land on the track, so let me get on my knees.
I'm done with this. God damn.
My boyfriend will be so jealous.
Hey, did you get that? The one I told you she wanted to know his at. I put it in there.
Oh, I'm gonna message it to her because I have it in my DMs.
Yeah, I'm so tired of him getting famous and making money, making lies about me. Yet I haven't gotten a fucking penny for his daughter.
Yeah.
Can I ask what happened?
So he's a narcissistic person and wasn't in my life when I was pregnant the whole pregnancy at all. 3 weeks to my due date, he love bombed me back after I made my whole nursery, which let me show you. I was stupid, but pregnancy hormones didn't help.
Mama Bear did it. That's what's important.
Hold on, because I don't know my card yet, so I think like that.
Amber's in the corner having a mental breakdown. Hold on, let me figure it out. Oh, that's so pretty. I like the flowers on the wall.
It's a little messy.
You can do this.
So I went back 3 weeks to my due date, literally, and then he's like, because it was I was going to name her Kinsley Ann Daniels, my last name. And he said, if you do that, we'll never be a family, blah, blah, blah. So I fucking fed into it. And literally on my dad's death date, November 6th, when he died in a bad car accident, he kicked me and Kinsley out. And I didn't have no baby shower. He did not pay whole pregnancy, nothing. I haven't gotten a penny at all from then to now. She's 6 months old now.
My baby's 6 months old too.
So when you look at that,
he's on Facebook with all these whores that are giving him money because he said for his baby or whatnot. and I ain't seen nothing, none of it. And then come to find
He's
out,
getting like
this girl that he's involved with works at my daughter's doctor, and this random lady came up to my daughter on her 6-month appointment, touching her and shit. And come to find out, that's that girl. So fired. You
I
don't
would
fuck
have.
with the right mama bear now. Don't fucking touch my baby.
Oh.
he's all I before I had like I've made a fake account just for her, just to see like what the hell he was doing, and I got so furious. I
He's
started
so good at
commenting.
being fake, though. I've been where them girls
These
are.
girls are dropping.
He's great at what he does.
Hi,
I
Kate.
I sent you 100. Use it for your daughter. He doesn't even see his daughter. So where's that?
And
money?
I've given him options. Look, he says I'm keeping her from him. I said, look, she doesn't know you. She won't even go to the damn doctor without even crying. She's 6 months old. She's a mama's girl.
Well,
And
No,
so I
it's
said,
not
you can
the mama's
come.
girl. She's this is who I know. This is the familiar. This is everything. You are mom, you are dad. You're everything. to
Exactly.
this
She
child.
doesn't know of a. She only knows how to say mama. So, anyway,
Aw.
so I said, you can come over here. You're welcome anytime. The only time he was not able to is when I had to get a
Get out of
protective
here.
order because he came
Oh,
to my
wait up.
house and tried to break in my house. I don't know if you guys can see, but
Oh, I
It's
see the
kitchen
dents on
dented.
he
Yeah, 'cause
tried
that's a
to
metal door.
literally break in my house. And so I called the police, got a protective order. He didn't follow the protective order, kept messaging, harassing me, making posts on Facebook. That was the only time he wasn't allowed to see her. Other than that, he knows where the fuck I live. Has he came here? No. Did he get her a Christmas present? No. So
Welcome in, Joanne. All right. Are you ready?
Yes, I'm ready.
Are you ready? All right.
I'm
So
making
let's start
coffee.
with this. This is the one I opened up first. You got the wheel. Changes, fate, destiny, a lucky break, cycling up through karmic lessons, the chaos of creation, a turning point, serendipity.
I'm hitting my Saturn return next month, so yeah, that's on point.
Page of Swords. Restless energy, curiosity, search for information, learning new things, apprentice or student, intellectual pursuits. You're a messenger. And you got the King of Pentacles.
Oh, yes, baby.
Good one.
Overflowing material abundance, patience,
Oh no, what happened?
I didn't know. Well, hello.
Hello there,
What
woman.
the fuck?
Coffee in the corner.
Yeah, girl, I have got to get me some energy.
I've been drinking my tea. Oh, there we go. Here we go. Connect. Where's Amber? No.
What's
I
happened?
don't know. It just shut off all of a sudden. Your head and
Weird.
choke.
What happened?
I don't know. I got shut off too.
Yeah, both of you just
Me
went.
and you. I was like, these awesome cards, you bitch. So Amanda, you've seen my last video. I went to my store today, my local store. I mean, these two ladies already heard it. And it's something I've done my entire life. But when he does coke, says to me, she's wiping her nose, get off the fentanyl.
She said that to
me,
you.
I'm not even on drugs. So I proceed to go to check out a customer service.
Wait. You made this. I didn't see the video. You made the video while this happened.
No, rather than embarrass her because she embarrassed herself enough, I just disclosed the story because to me that's like recording an addict, an act of addiction. So I wouldn't do that.
Yeah, I'm in recovery. And that's another thing that doctor, which I now found out works at my daughter's doctor's office, she made all these posts about, oh, well, if you weren't on drugs, girl, I got every drug test you will ever need, for one. Number two, they found 2 abnormal tumors in my esophagus, and so I could have cancer. So while this bitch is talking all this crap, I'm dealing with all this, being a single mom. I live alone. Like, it's just,
It's
God
can't
sees
stand being
all.
a
God sees all, and I can't wait for justice because I'm so tired. He is literally getting famous off of lies.
This guy has 17,000 followers already over this
How
topic.
many?
17,000 over this topic.
and I can't even get 5,000. What the
Hey, I
fuck?
can't even
don't
be mad.
see
I
her
got
in that
8,000
kind of
followers on my son's first hard on.
Oh my
It's
god.
because he does them thirst traps, but he can't buy his daughter nothing, but yet he could buy a ring light. And I
Right.
got him a job with my son's father, which he got fired because he would never go to work. He's in the process of being evicted. He has no license. He's a 9-time felon. He's on felony probation, drinking, doing all this and
Where are
that.
you, where are
I
you
just
from?
am so done. Virginia. What about you?
Michigan.
I'm sorry, I wasn't listening. There was a mouse and it just like ate all my snacks because I just got thrown in the garbage. And like, it was the whole drawer, and this is what's left.
Hey,
Dude,
I
I just-
feel you. I live and there's a field back here, so I feel you when it comes to the mice. This
No,
year I
so-
didn't have them because last year, you know what you gotta do?
Hi, good
Them
morning,
sticky
people.
pads and throw them outside, and then they'll tell all their ancestors, and then you won't have them no more.
Listen, I made a video saving a baby mouse, and now they all can die.
No, you got to be crucial with it. Baby ones, big ones, throw them outside, and then I
I
promise.
felt
I ain't
bad.
had one this year. Me too. But they don't get to live rent free and eat all your damn good food.
Why not? Because when
Evicted
people say
everything.
things to me, they rent space in my head for free.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, and they keep you up at night. Them little bitches are loud.
Hell yeah. Dude,
My
they
mom's
literally
gone.
ate a whole bag of fucking like this chicken broccoli rice
So I'm not
shit.
the
that-
only one that's dealing with mice this year.
No, I killed one of them already. I think he has his brother or cousin around here somewhere.
It could be his sister's wife.
Fuck, I don't know.
God. If I saw a mouse, I'd have a heart attack.
Listen,
Oh my god, this dude
the
from
only
Richmond,
reason we
which
have
is
them
in
is because
recovery.
they're neighbors. He's
Dude.
disgusting. In 2 years, he has not put out trash at all. He has it all stacked in his yard. Mel, the yard I showed you with all the poison, it's all poison in his yard.
Yeah.
That's the dude. And then the one I made the video about the maggots are marching one by one. Hurrah.
Oh yeah. I was like, what is that about?
Hey, at least they're mice. This dude in Richmond showed me a video of rats the size
Oh.
of fucking cats
My
in his
old
house.
We live by the water. We used to have those big fat water rats running across the pool. Like that was scarring.
In Detroit, there's big ass rats, but
We're in
Out here.
Virginia, Richmond.
Yo,
You should not be
have rats.
having
They
that.
have
New
small
York. We
dogs.
don't see that shit over here. Unless
Right.
you're in New York City.
literally, dude,
Like,
you know, like in your
Manhattan,
You know-
they have dogs,
It's
not
so
rats.
bad in Manhattan. It really is.
dude, I opened my what do you call them? Jesus, utensil drawer, like where your forks and shit are, and we have like a little plastic thing that like divides them all. There was turds. It was mouth turds everywhere. I was disgusted. It was so
Try
disgusting.
using tea tree oil. They're like they don't like peppermint or tea tree oil.
Yes,
So I
like
put it in a water
Vicks.
bottle.
Put Vicks on cotton on every corner.
That's
Because I live in a like, old ass trailer. And I don't know where
it
they're
will make
coming in
your
from.
house smell good. You bless your house too. It's like a multi-purpose type use, you know.
Well, Amber, I don't know if she can. If she's done reading your cards, I want somebody to do mine,
You want me to
please.
do yours?
Yes, please.
Sex. Give me 5 minutes and I can.
So mine was
Get wrapped up
good.
to
I'm
my-
happy with my cards for the day.
I'm so happy that Justice card came out underneath that.
I think after yesterday with the whole doctor thing, because look, so I called to try to be anonymous after this woman has harassed me and harassed for months now, okay?
I'm sorry.
What did you do? What did you
I
do?
go to the doctor for my daughter's 6-month checkup, and this random woman comes up to my baby, touching her, trying to put her bottle in her mouth, trying to do all this. I don't know this woman. I didn't consent for her to touch her. So yesterday, after I realized she works at this place, I called. I tried to be anonymous, right? Well, my nurse was like, "I'm sorry, I know who this is, and you can't be anonymous because that woman that came up to your baby was that woman that you're speaking of." I was about to fucking. I felt so violated. So the HIPAA law, she's standing there while I'm telling my business because this was my pediatric doctor when I was a child. I've known him
Right.
29 years. That's why my daughter
Right.
goes there. So now I feel violated and not comfortable, and it literally, I'm glad I'm a changed person because I would have I'm gonna leave it at that. But I'm gonna let God and everybody else, my ancestors, handle this because this shit's getting
You
ridiculous.
talked about it. Now the universe can pick up on it, and karma can do her job.
Oh yeah, I talked to the moon and everything the other night.
Definitely a woman, and she is very just. Here.
Well,
You want to laugh? You guys want to laugh after that? So this used to be a microphone. Okay. I think my son ate the top of my microphone.
Looks like a tampon, a piece of a
I
tampon.
know what it is.
Yeah,
it is
I'm
in my
like plugs.
Oh shit!
It's that bullet.
Man. She's like, "Excuse me, I need something. You're in my way."
Yeah.
You
Macy,
gotta try the rose.
go
I'm on
away. Go away. Shit.
So gorgeous.
I know, I'm getting all my chores done while she's napping.
That's smart. Oh wait,
Well,
everyone's like, "Nap when
I'm
baby
gonna
naps."
watch.
No, clean when baby.
All right, that's enough.
When you're a
Oh,
single
I'm
mom,
gonna
you
see what's
can't.
after
You either
Murder
gotta
Guy jerking
pick
off
up,
in the corner and just
you gotta
watch.
wash bottles, or you gotta eat.
Get out of my face. God. You start your shit too.
I gotta go do something, and I gotta flip laundry.
So are you going to say bye or
Yeah, I'm saying bye.
bye?
Bye, guys.
Bye, have a good day.
You too. Love you. Good morning.
See
Can you
later.
just? Am I too stupid to do this?
Oh my!
I'm
Do
hitting
you want me
it.
to out?
Uh,
There you go.
there you go.
I don't know if she was struggling or not, but I was there to help. She could always message me back. All right. So
Oh
a
no.
mini read for you. Do you have a specific question for the day?
What about love? Can you do
Love.
something about love? Love.
Yeah. Are you in a
Like-
relationship right now? Single? Relationship?
Yes.
Let's see. What do we have?
I want to know when am I getting married? Is it going to be like soon? Is he going to ask
I
me like
fucking
soon?
feel that. Am I
Yeah.
ever?
Right. What the fuck?
I'm going to use the demonology deck for that question. That's a little too quick, right? So we're going to switch.
I've always told myself that I'm not getting married, and I think I sent that to the universe, and that's. But I don't feel like you have to be married. You know, you could love one another.
I'm not getting-
I'll wear that ring all day long. But
Right.
the other shit, it's not a necessity.
He's like, "What do you want me to pull a ring out of my ass?" I said, "We can just put a tattoo on it, I don't need a ring. The fuck? Let's go to the courthouse, bro." On and off since we've been 17, and he's 35 and I'm 34. So
Well, you look amazing for one, and for two, be
They're all
careful because I'm telling you, if it's on and off, you know how
When
that
will he
goes.
propose? Did he
Well-
propose yet? I'm hearing he didn't propose yet.
No.
Okay, so we can't skip to the marriage. We have
Right.
to work on the proposal. They're
Well,
like, excuse me, you're asking about marriage. He doesn't even have a ring on her finger. I'm like, okay, I'm sorry.
we haven't been together in like 8 years. He left me and got clean, and I still was messing up really bad. Like, we have a 12-year-old son together that got adopted by my family that we don't see. They won't let us see him, but he still
I
sees
can
like,
relate. I have a 7-year-old son, and when my dad died in a bad car accident, they left his guts and brains on the side of the road that
oh
I
my
had to
God.
witness, and so I went to a mental institution. And while during that, I asked the great grandmother on the father's side to just look after him until I could get it together. I wasn't giving him to them, nothing. And a year after, when I was clean and good and everything was great, I asked for him back. Boom, I got papers in the mail. I didn't have no freaking lawyer because I didn't think I needed one. I wasn't doing any drugs. All the hair
Right.
follicle test pulled was marijuana. Whatever,
Right.
that was months ago. But then I brought a P test that showed I'm not on anything. And we had an order. Like I said, I have joint, they have physical, and they're not following the orders. So I'm taking them back to court as well, as along with dealing with this court shit. So,
Yeah.
Lord Jesus, pray, please, somebody.
Listen, me and him ended up getting in a big fight over drugs. We started using right after our son was born again, and
8
he
months
took the baby 8 months.
for proposal. And it was a big swing. I even
Oh.
went as far as 8 years, and it was like, no. Because I put number 8 for you, 8 days, 8 weeks, 8 months, 8 years, you know. So it went to 8 months.
8 months is like my birthday. It's gonna, yeah. Ooh.
If you don't mind me asking, what was your DOC, babe?
Heroin and crack.
Mine
Yeah.
is too. Yep.
And
Heroin, mostly any downers, but anything I did pretty much.
yeah.
Nothing about none of that shit. I didn't
Yep.
tell woman, I'm pretty sure, but
Thank God.
If
Thank
something
God,
like
Mel.
I'd probably be dead. That's why I picked the drug. Because like I smoke weed, but like, and I drink here and there, but like, I always had that fear factor of how trained I am. If I took something and I didn't wake up, who the fuck's finding me?
Right. And
now the new thing, there's a drug out that's stronger than fentanyl that doesn't reverse Narcan. Yeah,
I don't know.
it's a new
I've heard of
compound
it.
drug out that can't
I'm
reverse.
so blessed that I'm done with that. Like, there's so many
Me
times
too.
I should not be here. I overdosed so many times. That's what I'm saying. I had cancer when I was 18. I mean, there's been so many things that happened in my life, and I'm tired of fighting and fighting and fighting when I'm doing what I'm
Oh, I
supposed
love
to be
you
doing.
too.
You know, it sucks that you got to fight and fight when you know.
Oh yeah. Well, I'm still on Suboxone because I feel like
I'm
I need
tapering
it.
off. I'm on
You know?
like the littlest piece, but I'm so proud of myself. I think right now it's mental
You
more
have
than
2 or 3
anything.
children. 2. 2. Okay, I'm saying.
You're seeing what?
I'm seeing a third in the future.
Oh my God,
I
you're
got
about to make me
2.
cry because listen, I told you the other day, I'm like, look, you need to make your mind. I was like, you need to make your mind up if you want another baby, but I'm not planning it.
You see the 3?
Yeah.
And I feel like this is the lost one that, you know, you're not really with right now. Hey, thank you. That was.
I'm
So,
gonna
I'm
cry.
seeing a third child coming into play for you guys.
Oh, shit.
Marriage, engagement in 8 months, which is around your birthday. This is you guys let go of a lot of trauma from the past. And you guys are actually moving on in a better format for yourself. And that's why this thought of this third child is amongst you guys. Because you guys are in a spot where you can do that for yourselves.
Right.
There was a lot of heartbreak, but there was a lot of change. Like you said, got clean and everything. Reward with that.
Mm-hmm.
But where there is pain, there will always be some out there that has better outcome. You see that? The roads are clear, guys. It's gonna get better.
Oh, thank you.
Mama.
Well, I did want to finish telling you. So we ended up getting in a big fight, and he took Michael to his mom's house and was like, "Look, me and Amanda both started using. Can you watch him for a couple weeks while we go to rehab?" She said, "Yeah." Went to the courthouse and filed for temporary custody the next day. So
God,
we
I
had
can't stand people.
to go to court, and then they were like, "Do you want to give up your temporary rights?" I said no. He said yes. So they gave us 1 year to jump through all these hoops, like drug tests 3 times a week. We had to have transportation. We each had to have a job, a house, all that. But we did really, really good for like 6 months, and then relapsed, and I just could not. I was 21 and I could not get my, no, I wasn't 21. I was like 22 or 23. I could not get my shit together. I just could not. And then in the very beginning, they were like, "Well, if your rights get terminated, who do you want him to go to?" And I was like, "Well, my cousin and his wife, they can't have kids. They're a little bit older than me. They don't have a drug or alcohol problem." Listen, they were my favorite cousins, like haunted houses, Taco Bell in the middle of the night. You know what I mean?
Fun ones.
Right. So when they got him, still to this day, about 12 years later, I have not spoken. They have not
You
spoken
see
to
how
me
people
for
turn on you? I'm in the same boat, Mama. They will not even let me talk to my son. Won't let me see him. And then my
like
son,
our moms get to see him. Like those are his grandmas and stuff, but he doesn't know.
You know what's
We
sad?
we broke up for like 8 years. He wouldn't got his shit together. I did 4 years in prison. The day I got out of prison, we hung out. We weren't even together again, dude. And I got pregnant again. And we just actually started a relationship in June. So hold on, my phone's ringing, guys. Hold on, let me see what it is. I'm gonna have to get off here. But I followed you. I didn't think I followed you yet, honey.
yeah,
Sorry.
follow me.
I will for sure. All right. I love you guys. Thank you.
Damn, I can relate to that, dude. It fucking people suck.
It's hard. You know,
And that's all he keeps talking about is, oh, you
yeah,
didn't even
like,
have your first
at the
kid.
time where like all of us women, and like I really want to start the podcast of all of us like women like discussing our sides of the story with our situations and our relationships and how people flip-flop and everything like this, because like I'm not with my other two kids because my ex-husband has them right now, and he won't even let my mom or my grandma like see the kids.
The father of my son doesn't have any rights, and he drinks and is on drugs, but they let him see him whenever. Like, it's bullshit, for one. Two, someone made a fake account and is writing on there, I think it's Todd, is writing on there, oh,
Because you know
how long
got that fake count, and I said some shit,
how
'cause
long
I
will
was
you
here.
have this baby, and how long will you have this custody, and oh, keep doing drugs. Like, bitch, I got a whole, where is it at? I got a whole stack of motherfucking drug tests ready for court. I go to the doctor and I ask them to drug test me.
That's the
9 panel, the whole motherfucking 9.
Well,
I
that's
ain't
like
playing no more.
Amber's situation. She ended up with everything with her first couple of kids. She ended up calling CPS to tell them about the behavioral problems from the father and everything like that. So she didn't hide anything. She let everything out in, and I wish I've done that at first because it probably could have helped me. But again, when you don't say anything, that's the worst mistake in your life. And
Right. That's why when I was pregnant and weed wasn't legal yet, I let them know, look, I have hyperglycemia. I'm throwing up a lot. I am smoking a little bit of marijuana to help with the nausea. I let them know when she was born, there was nothing in my system.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So, but yeah, I smoked a little bit while I was pregnant, not going to lie. I mean, I don't smoke now, and I also quit cigarettes now.
I don't know how to feel about that because like now it's so common. I'm seeing on like Cannabis Talk like that pregnant moms are just like smoking day in and day out, and I'm like,
right, like
nausea,
how can you?
but
I just don't know how people could judge people so much on this app. It's getting bad. Like, this app is supposed to
this is
be
why I'm trying to
positive.
Yeah.
It's not at all
they
anymore.
updated the community guidelines.
What does that
So-
mean? So what's gonna
So,
happen? I don't really.
so basically, the new update, if you go on YouTube, you know, we openly chat about that. We do like hot topics on YouTube.
Okay.
So basically, if you have anything like sexual, like, you know,
Oh,
flaunt
Todd's
it,
fucked then.
that's going to be, yeah, that's going to be moved away from the For You page. Anyone that is trying to move a minor from TikTok to another platform, the app will detect that. And now, if there's any defamation of character for anyone, TikTok is getting law enforcement involved.
Well, all I know is the harassments that he's literally getting famous off of lies for one, and two, these women, like, which I get it. He's great at what he does. A narcissist is just that. They know how to get you in for them to get what they want, money, sex, whatever they need from you. And then soon as you see that mask and call them out and set boundaries and say no, that's when you're a fucking crazy piece of shit and they discard you.
And they do a really good job of owning your family. I noticed that. That's
My whole family
big
he took
issue.
away from me. All my friends, everybody, he said, this bitch is crazy. Well, yeah, I would get crazy because you would test me and test me and test me, and then I would finally flip, and then, oh, I'm the crazy fucking one, right?
That's exactly what
I'm
happened.
the most calm,
And Amber,
collective.
all four of us were in the chat. Amber was up in the corner, you know, saying like, I feel like I have narcissistic tendencies because I lived with my narcissistic father all my life. And I'm like, no, I truly believe, like, I feel like I may have minor narcissistic tendencies from time to time because you've been so overindulged in those, you know, moments that your family doesn't realize what's going on, your friends don't realize what's going on, and everything just builds up and you start adapting.
Well, my thing is that's when I did my spiritual awakening. So when my narc discarded me for the last time and the love is done finally, thank you God, it took forever for my brain to realize what was going on here. But literally, Mel, like, instead of me turning into a narcissistic person or going on, I didn't want to go on there and fucking broadcast what's going on, but I will defend myself.
Yeah, but you're not doing what he's doing on there. From what I saw, he's out there calling you a physical psychopath, withholding child.
Yep. I wish I
He
could
made
share
a video
my.
like you would walk in on him like on a phone call, and that's obviously him with a girl, and you flip it out, and he's like, "Whoa, gotta go! The psycho's in the room now." I'm like,
No, that never ever has happened
like,
because
are
for
you
one, he
kidding?
didn't have a phone unless I paid the phone bill, and for two, I was always at work. The only time we saw each other was at nighttime, and I'd be going to bed. So, and this was before I was pregnant. Like I said, he wasn't there, Mel. Like I'm talking, it was on and off. I guess I was like 5, 6 months. I went back to him like a dumbass. I got a place. I rented us a house. I spent $1,800. 3 weeks later, it was the water pump went out. I had to shit and pee in my backyard pregnant. Had no shower, no water, no nothing. He wasn't working. I was working. I was paying for everything. I said, you know what? Fuck this. And I left and I went back to my mom's house, which where I'm at now. So it's just like I said, and then he's getting all this money on there. Great, good for you, dude, because you're not paying nothing. Everything that this little girl has, that is everywhere in this fucking house, not including the bedroom, I paid for.
Yeah, and you have for it. That's why I say keep all the receipts, keep all the.
I got it all. But what's so fucking annoying is the fact that he says I'm withholding her. How am I withholding her when I've told you
If
multiple
you're
times?